just a little over a week left in our 3-week road trip around the South Island. In 9 days, we have to make it all the way up the west coast and then all the way back to Auckland. We are a little behind schedule, but we're so happy with what we've seen so far. We drove south through Kaikoura and got to see a shipwreck, seals, and go surfing. Going towards Arthur's Pass, we went through Cave Stream and explored Castle Hill. We then headed back to the coast to track down Hector dolphins. After that, we drove all the way back inland again, where we climbed, hiked, swam, and paddled with icebergs. On our way back out to the coast, we passed by the amazing clay cliffs. While back at the coast, we explored the Morokai boulders and Shad Point. We even spotted a rare yellow-eyed penguin. We then traveled all the way down to the bottom of the South Island where we surfed with dolphins, checked out a petrified forest, and climbed in a cave. Last time we traveled through Milford Sound and absolutely fell in love with the waterfalls, lush rainforest, and the mountains towering high above the sea. Today, we travel north to Wanaka. The drive from Milford Sound to Wanaka is simply stunning with the mountains and the water. It's such an enjoyable ride. However, I couldn't help but worry about the next section of our trip and how it was going to work out. I'm a hiker, and the kids, well, they tolerate it. Mostly. Back when I was an 8th grader, I had a science teacher who took groups of kids to Alaska every year. I took this trip with him 4 times. It's there where I fell in love with the outdoors and hiking. I peaked my first mountain there. I hope I can provide for my kids an experience where they can strive to reach a goal and push themselves and see the world from the top of a mountain. But I wasn't so sure how this was going to work out. We have taken the kids hiking quite a few times, but we never know how the kids will do. Hobie generally does pretty well. He's kind of like the little engine that could. He just keeps going. Hallie, she has it easy because she just hangs out in the carrier. But she sometimes comes to a point where she's just done with it. And then there's Henry. He is only 4, and we expect so much out of him. He is our biggest wild card, but I don't blame him. Hiking 5 to 10K is tough, even for me. Fingers crossed everything goes well. In the meantime, we're going to go check out that Wanaka tree and call it a night. We made it to Wanaka, and first order of business, we're going to check out that Wanaka tree. You excited, Chris?
Which tree?
That Wanaka tree. Hobie says, which one is it? That Wanaka tree or that Wanaka tree? No, we're gonna see that Wanaka tree.
That Wanaka tree.
Which one is it, guys? Which one's that Wanaka tree? Made it to that Wanaka tree. Check it out. It's a tree in a lake in New Zealand. That Wanaka tree is a super popular tourist spot. It's a very photographed tree. For us, it was nice, but what we enjoyed the most was just getting out of the car and playing in and by the water.
Nice recovery.
Eventually, we called it a day. We were excited and anxious to see what tomorrow would bring. Wanaka has some amazing hikes. The most popular one is Roy's Peak. It takes you high up into the mountains with the most amazing views. But it's 16K long. We push our kids pretty hard, but this one just isn't going to work out for us. Luckily, I found another hike called Rocky Mountain that gives very similar views and is only 8K. It will also provide our kids with the opportunity of peaking their first mountain. I was really nervous, but hopeful for how this was going to go down. Who's ready to climb their first mountain? Are you ready?
Me!
After about an hour of getting ready, are we finally ready for our hike up the mountain? Rocky Mountain or bust, here we come!
gonna be a tough one. You're gonna climb a mountain today. Do you guys think you're ready? Are you ready, Chris?
Ready.
All right.
It's a big hike for little legs, but we tried to keep the energy happy and positive.
Good hike. We went 10 a.m. Mostly in the shade.
Nice views. Boys, doing great. Keep up the hard work. Oh, look. Henry's done with his rest. And I'm still breathing hard. I think my boys might be in better shape than me. But I guess they're not carrying an extra 25-pound baby on their back. All right, up we go. Here's my little Henry. He's killing it on this mountain.
I feel the kids are physically capable of a lot, almost more than us parents. It's the mental aspect that can get in the way.
Good work, boys. Climb this mountain. Good work, guys. Good work, Henry.
If we can keep everyone happy, feeling good about themselves, I think we might make it.
A mountain we will climb. A mountain we will climb. Hi-ho, the dairy-o. A mountain we will climb. Woohoo, guys! We are about halfway up the mountain. Boys are doing great. Sitting down for a little snack. Check out the view. This is it, guys. You're almost to the top. Yay! Good job, boys. Go up to that rock pile. Good job, high fives! I'll be high five.
We made it and it felt amazing. I just can't believe it. The boys peaked their first mountain. I am so proud of them. They can look out into the distance and feel on top of the world. They can look out and marvel at what they accomplished on their own 2 feet, and hopefully appreciate how big and beautiful the world is. Hobie hiked like a champ. Hallie, she enjoyed her ride. And my little Henry, my little 4-year-old Henry, he did it. He stayed focused and pushed, and he did it. I hope they can look back on this and feel proud of what they accomplished. I hope they begin to learn that hard work is worth it. I hope maybe someday they will have a passion for hiking, just like me. In the meantime, we are just going to enjoy the view. We then headed out of Wanaka and through the Haast Pass.
Henry, what's going on here? All these rock piles.
One of our stops was to the Fantail Falls. It was a really neat little place to explore. Our next stop was to the Blue Pools. They were so gorgeous. While I'm a hiker, Chris is a jumper, and he could not resist going for a swim. This is what happens when you let your child eat an Oreo. Yeah, look at you, Allie. You're so dirty. Allie, that's the last Oreo you get. Funny thing is, I wouldn't have let her get any Oreos, but we were shopping and they had baby-sized shopping carts. Hallie was pushing it around. She went by the Oreos, she grabbed it, she put it in her cart. I didn't have the heart to tell her no. Next time on Always an Adventure with Kids, we head to Glacier Country where we check out the Franz Josef and Fox glaciers from both land and air. Chris's beard gets longer and we take much needed showers. See you next time.